So, and that should be, if I measure that as a ruler, where's my ruler? Somewhere down here. There we go. And to use the ruler in Inkscape, it's a drag. Yeah, 49.94. Which, yeah, well, you're not going to get no accurate than that. You know, that's quite good. So, and again, I want to do the slots on the other side because, again, we use lime green and we just, yeah, I can use this side, but I'll use this side. So you hold the mouse down to draw your rectangle. Like that. Run them as a group. Move them across. You've got to watch because you get different. You might need to zoom in because, as you see, I'm holding control down. It's not. They are midpoint to path. That's what you want. But the other end, midpoint to path. You've just got to be careful with the snap. It will throw wobblers, and so we can go. Path difference all the time. It's fairly. It's a bit time consuming, but it is very good. Now, what if I want to split that? How am I going to go about split? If I wanted to split that, or add another 10 millimeters in. Well, that's easy to do again because everything is a path. So, gain your line tool, just checking the color if it's black. Click the first point, hold control down, and you've got your line. Select using shift the other piece, then path, division. And now you can see we've got two pieces. So you could, if you decided then you wanted to add 10 milli, you could add 10 millimeters into there and it wouldn't be an issue. Or you wanted to make it bigger. That's how you would do it. Or you wanted to copy, you would duplicate that and copy that somewhere else. So I always use duplicate. So you can keep that. You can pull that back onto there. Just zoom in to make sure that it's custom node to custom node. That's the only thing I can say is you've got to check that you've got the snapping right. Then path, union, and it's put that back together. And now you've got this free piece that you can move about. So you do the same thing with the bottom. You can put tabs on the bottom, put tabs on the bottom. I'll have to show you how to I'll do that. I'll put, because we need to project those onto there. So if I go to this now and again draw a line. Yeah. And then, come on, where are you? Don't know what flip side. I don't think. We'll soon find out. No, there we go. So we've now got the tabs on the bottom. So again, union. So there you are. You've got your side now, I could put those on there. I'm not going to because there's not a lot of time and I don't want to take Bob's time up. So now I need to put slots in, some slots in there. So easiest way to do that is duplicate it. You can't duplicate, you can't get the full right-hand menu unless your cursor is over the object you've selected. So now I need to rotate this. So you just click again and you can rotate it. You can also move the rotation point around to where you want. But I'm going to hold Control down, grab that, and it takes 10-degree steps. Click again. There we are. I've now got that on the center of that. So again, I'll change these to blue. So, well, yeah, fuchsia. So as you can see, as simple as that, I can then create slots. There's other ways you can do it in Inkscape. So Control down to move. Line midpoint to path. You can see it comes up. You can't select them all together and select that. It doesn't work. It won't have it. So path difference again. Keep your shift down all the time. You don't have to lift it up. It's not like AutoCAD, you can right click and get the same menu again. So there you are. You've got the bottom now. So I'm going to delete that. So all this has been carried out on layer 1. Now I'm going to rename this layer outer underscore. So I know now that's how to cut. Now I'm going to create a new layer. Yeah. So now I've got a new layer, and this will come, and you can see that everything that's been done on the outer cut is all there. So now in a cut, I'm going to put some windows in. I'm not going to measure them. There we go. So we're on inner cut, we're on, and this is the front. So I'm just going to draw. You would need to scale this. And I'm going to put a door. Tall that. Put tall there. Yeah. Then I can duplicate that. And that will line up with that. I can then duplicate that. And I want it to line up with the top. And it should do. If I hold Control down, it'll bring it back. So there we are. So what happens now if I want to send this to my machine? We've got a page there. You can add pages by connecting the pages tool. And then you can select the page size and whether it's landscape or portrait. And you can add another page. So you can have 2 pages and you can have as many pages as you want. So now I'm going to select all that. I'm going to duplicate it. because you really want to keep it. You need it to go back. If you made a mistake, you dropped a Julie, you want to go back. You want to go back and you want to be able to say, yeah, that's okay. So now what I'm going to do now, we're going to export that sheet, but before we do that, I need to zoom in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the lot. First of all, I'm going to select all the orange. Holding shift down, again, that's something. And the stroke is black. I'm going to change that to green. No, I've changed the space to green. Hold shift down. Turns that and colour back to orange. So the lines on the outside now are green. If you want to change the size of those, again, you use the width and the height. That's to suit brick coursing. So I will do brick paper wrap. I won't do engraving per brick, because a metric brick in OO scale, including its perp joint, is 3 millimeters. The depth of the brick, including the bed joint, is 1 millimeter. So and if you were to do it correctly, you would only have 1 millimeter tabs and slots. And I just think, and I got a 3D kit I bought, and the bricks are quite a bit larger than what they should be. So yeah, it's very easy to do wrap. You can get a scale scenes sheet and you can add brick paper to your model. So easy to do. That's for another time. I haven't got time today.